everybody? Welcome to the channel. Or as I always say, the community is so glad you're with us as I'm getting back into it. I got some devices here. I got the Big-O-Me device down below, but that's not what this video is about. I got the Kindle Scribe in. That's right, the Kindle Scribe showed up. Excited to go over that. I've had it for one day, and I kind of want to go through it. I do have the leather case here and the advanced pin with the little clicker on it, and I'll go through some of the ideas that I think about it, and also not only that, kind of where it fits within the Remarkable 2 world of this e-ink world that we're now Amazon is now entering in. So first of all, right away, just my first reaction of it, when I open it up and get it out of the box, I actually like the device itself. The device itself, I think, is a great form factor. As you can see here, right beside the Remarkable 2, pretty much exactly the same size. They're very similar in size-wise. I do like the case much better of the Remarkable 2 than I do like of the Kindle Scribe. I'm not a huge fan of this case. It is nice that it can fold it back and you can kind of, you know, get it back here, which is kind of cool. But I did experiment with it, and I used the Amazon Add PDF file to put the planner that we use, the Get It Done Now planner, which you can go over to morningcoach.com and get. And you can see it, that the planner is here. It is in here, and it works really good. I think the writing, and this is what a lot of people always ask about, what is the writing like? The writing is very similar to Remarkable 2, but more towards iPad, more a little bit like writing on glass, but very similar. But I love the setup for our planner and organization. It works fantastic as far as just the organizational structure. Again, as far as writing goes, you can actually use the Remarkable pencil on there, and it makes it, I think the Remarkable nibs are a little bit better on the device than the nibs that come with the device itself. Again, this is the advanced pencil, which allows me to erase. As you can see there, I'm erasing on the device, and I can use the Remarkable 2 pencil also, or marker as they call it, here on the device. Backlit, which is I think a big bonus. I think that's one of the things that people like, is that you've got this light now, that you can use this for note taking, and it works pretty good. Obviously, the Remarkable 2 has so much more as far as the ecosystem, and they've built this, you know, so much further ahead than Amazon. So they've got some other aspects of it that I enjoy, and I'll tell you that in a minute. And I'm not really making a comparison. I just kind of wanted to just see the difference. But as far as day-to-day usage, you know, coming in here and having your books set up, this is really cool. Being able to click this note and being able to add a note to a book anywhere, like if I want to add it right there, I can just click a button. I personally like to move this right here. If I click this, move this to the bottom, I can put notes here. This is a note, and it keeps them, and you can pull them out later, and all of them, and keep them, you know, along with the book after you're done with the book. That's really, really super convenient for those of you that are studying. Again, if you got questions on this, just leave comments below. I've only had it for a day, so I just started working on it with it. It does have audible books that you can use with your, you then use with a Bluetooth device, which is pretty cool. So it hooks up to Audibles. You have some magazines you can put on here. And again, I think the cool thing is the planner. Again, if we go home and I use my finger on this, just like I do with our planner, you're going to be able to, let's go to December now. And what's cool is you can go ahead and use the hyperlinks that are here, and you can get through the planner, which I think is huge as far as a notebook goes when it comes to notes. The other cool thing is it does have a notebook feature here where you can create notebooks and just use standard notebooks, or you can have folders, right? And so you can just create a notebook and then you're in the writing function, which again is kind of limited. You've got some different pen link, or what do you say, like fine, thin, medium, so you could go have your different stroke types here. So let's go fine, and then let's go heavy, so you can kind of see the difference. You can kind of see the difference in stroke. Again, it's very quick and fast. I think it works real well. This is your highlighter. Then you have a highlighter here, and you have an eraser, and then a pointing tool. So there's not a ton of features yet with it, but again, I mean, Amazon is just entering this e-ink world. So it's going to be interesting to see how they utilize this device. I personally like this device better than the Kobo entry, the Clara, which originally came out, that was kind of similar in aesthetic, but just wasn't the same as far as this goes. I like the fact that you can keep your notes in collections or your books in collections, and you can keep everything organized. As far as weight, it's about the same as the Remarkable 2. I would say it's very similar and feel as the Remarkable 2. And it just seems like a really convenient device. Again, I kind of like the case better on the Remarkable 2. I like the writing experience a little bit better on the Remarkable 2. But there's an overall convenience factor with this thing of having your books and your Amazon product right there, being able to search. It's just pretty cool. Again, not a huge fan of the case, but you know what? It's serviceable. It does work. By the way, I did purchase this. So this is my new Kindle, and I will be using it for the next week to try it out and see if there's anything that we really need to have on here that's important for you to see. Again, I think some of the highlights are the backlight is really critical. I think some people are going to really enjoy that. The note taking, which is again very important, is pretty good. It's not bad. I don't mind it. I started using it today, and it's you can write on it. It moves pretty quick. It's still not the Remarkable 2 experience fully. It's a little bit more in between the iPad and the Remarkable 2. It feels a little bit like glass, but it does write fairly well. Again, I think the overall form factor, and there's a lot of benefits of it, being able to hook up to Amazon, have your library. That's a really powerful proposition if you're looking at this. Like I said, I got more devices. We got the Bigamy with the color coming in. I'm going to open that one up tomorrow, so make sure you subscribe. I'm catching up, guys. We've been working on the studio and on the retreat center here, so I haven't had a chance to get caught up on videos. But we're really going to be rocking here now because we've almost got everything done in there, which is pretty cool. I'll kind of show you the video here. But focus today is on the Kindle Scribe. First out of the box, had it one day, was worried about the planning situation and really how the planner was going to work, with the PDF. And basically you just use the send a Kindle function on the Amazon web device. And then you have that here, and you can just go into your Get It Done Now planner, which is what we have on the site. As you can see, we come in here to today, and you can kind of see that I started working with it a little bit and just starting to write some things on the planner, and it works real well. I like the fact the navigation bar is on the left side, and it really sets up to our planning situation almost perfectly as a device. Something you can carry around for reading, take it with you, throw it in your bag. Now you got your audio books, you have your Amazon books, and you have a full note taker here that you can use. Again, against the Remarkable 2, just real quick, Remarkable 2 tends to be a little bit more heavy, like I'm saying, as far as technologically wise. It just seems to work a little bit as far as more organization of files and folders, but I think this will catch up as they start using it more, because it is Gen 1. We'll see if Amazon puts their attention on it and how many of these things sell, and see really what happens in this e-ink world. But it's definitely a contender. I think it's something that I don't think you would be too upset with. I think the Kobo, when they came out with theirs, I really wasn't happy with this. And this is if this was my only device, I think I'd be really happy with it. And I'm going to use it for the next week or so as my only device and report back to you. So make sure you subscribe to follow up with the things we're doing. But as always, hey, this is a community. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. What do you think about this device? What do you think? What are you using? Is this something that you may replace? And of course, always being a part of this is awesome, and appreciate you. We'll get that Big Me device opened up, and we'll rock that. And I've got a Presence device. I've got a bunch of devices we've got coming here that I'm going to be showing you over the next few days. And then we'll do some comparisons as I get into this and use this a little bit more. But right now, thumbs up. I think it's a great device. If I was deciding between the Remarkable 2, they're kind of different devices. I think if you got a bunch of Amazon books and you're in the Amazon and you have Audibles in the Amazon world, this thing is very serviceable. If you use PDFs for organization as we do in our systems, this is a very serviceable device, and I think Amazon did a really good job with it. It's going to be interesting to watch the software updates and how this plays out. All right, so as always, hey, thanks so much for being a part of this community. Lots of love to you. Until the next video, hey, go have a great day. Hey, you made it to the end. Thanks so much for watching. If you check this out right here, you can subscribe to the channel, which always helps us out, and then you can watch the next video right here. You rock. Thanks for being you.